right, welcome back to Tontero. I'm David.
I'm Gary.
Today we're going to go to Rockland County,
Yes.
New York. Just as a background, there was a lawsuit brought at the beginning of the year by some voting defense groups. I'm pretty sorry, we didn't do the research. I'm not remembering the name at the moment. I see Gary's camera's going like this, so he's typing. Oh, he's typing a name for himself.
That's right.
Lawsuit was brought in Rockland County because of voter irregularities.
It was like Election Truth Alliance or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And basically, there were a number of small districts where Kamala Harris got 0 votes, and certainly even a greater number where she got less than 10 votes. And what makes it unusual is that those districts may have 30 people or 200 people or 500 people, and one had as many as 1,000. The Democratic candidate running for Senate had about 70%, 80% of the vote, but then nobody voted for Kamala. It just looks a little odd. They also had sworn depositions from 9 people who said they voted for this third-party Senate candidate, but Rockland County only tallied 3 votes for that same third-party Senate candidate. But you have depositions from 9 people saying, absolutely, I voted for this person. And of those 9 people, that was only 3% of the voting population that they interviewed. So if there's like 200,000 people interviewed, or 200,000 voting members of the public, they interviewed about 6,000 people, had 9 people said they voted for this person, and the entire county said there were 3 votes. So there's just things that look unusual. Maybe they can be explained, but that's what the lawsuit was asking. A judge ruled that it could progress to discovery, and the next court date is September 23rd, which is a week from today when we record this.
Smart election.
Smart elections. So we're going to take a look and see how the discovery process is going and what we can expect from the next court date. Now, mind you, this is in the court systems, and nothing's going to happen overnight with it.
Yeah, this is
like for something to happen overnight. We've seen the court systems, these things drag out for a long time. To me, this is the spark that starts the fire that basically proves the election was stolen. If there is no evidence of fraud in this case, you can pretty much forget that there's going to be any evidence of voter manipulation throughout the country. This one just looks like such low-hanging fruit that if this one misses, there probably isn't anything.
Yeah, it will certainly put a chilling effect on anyone that wants to put money down on doing any more recounts or more lawsuits. Yeah, because like
it's funny because it seemed like the Cyber Ninja thing happened a lot faster than this one did.
Yeah. Well, that's because they didn't. They were using private companies.
Yeah. Keystone Cops for sure.
Yeah, as opposed to like following actual rules,
Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and take a look and see how things are happening in Rockland County? Just how goes the discovery process? When I did my reading last, I had a small epiphany that maybe the county would work on this lawsuit as opposed to fighting it, but I think there's reporting basically saying the county's fighting it.
Okay, well, let's come down and take a look for entertainment purposes.
Everything's fine. This is stupid.
That's right. So, how's it going? We're searching for answers.
Yeah, progressing certainly.
Yeah, we're looking into it. We're trying to find our answers. Cross with the King of Swords, but the truth is, our elections are secure. Okay. Why would you be looking for something when there's clearly you said in 2020 our elections were honest and secure, and there's nothing to be found there.
It's kind of funny not to jump on your reading so quick, but it's kind of like they wouldn't be looking if there wasn't a judge telling them to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it because I told you to.
Underneath it is the star. This is about your democracy. A free and fair election is the cornerstone of a democracy. Trump is basically dismembering the rest of it. Hopefully, he'll be able to keep this. In the past, we got the strength card, which is an interesting card. How am I going to interpret the strength card? It's
strength of the elections. Election integrity has always been, and free and fair elections has been a strength of the United States.
That's true.
That's what holds our democracy together, is that we trust everything's going well. Can you imagine if you find out it's not?
Yeah, and if something doesn't look right, the doctor could look in the patient's mouth, open your mouth and say, let me see, let me make sure there's nothing going on there. Because that's what as opposed to the actual name of the card, I'm just looking at the picture, and it's just like, we're just trying to make sure that the patient is well.
Right. If anything, the county shouldn't be offended or take this personal. It's nothing personal. You know what? If you're feeling like all your processes are tight, prove it. I get audited at work. That's our time to shine.
Current energy is a 6 of Cups. Giving him a gift. I get the impression I get is MAGA doesn't want this. You know what? It's
funny because again, when the county overwhelmingly voted for a Democratic Senate candidate, so it's not like it's a deep red area, but it is rural, so there are definitely red parts to it.
But that's the thing with the Senate, is that is a statewide, it's in the county. The results should mirror each other. It would be really weird to see jumping from one side of the ballot to the other between your senator and your presidential selection.
It wasn't a state senator either. It was a U.S. senator.
Yeah, exactly. So current energy is the 6 of Cups. It's the nostalgia. It's about giving gifts. It's not really showing kindness. I don't know how that would fit in this reading.
Play nice.
Yeah.
Just give them the information that they're asking for. I think that's kind of the judge's point.
Yeah, I mean, that goes to your statement. Don't be offended. just
do it.
Yeah, just exactly. Overarching energy is the 3 of Pentacles. We need to work on this as a team. We need to have discussions. We need to collaborate. We need to, have everyone working together because it's important.
Yeah. And the only people who would be upset by it are people who have something to hide.
Yeah. Don't treat me like a child. Lesson to be learned is the sun. If you look, the sun will shine on the results. You will know what's happening, what's truthful, but you have to go out there and look.
Yep.
Maybe our democracy is A-okay. We have really dumb voters. Outcome. Ooh. 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, betrayal. Okay, that's an interesting outcome.
And I know how I translate that.
Yeah.
Do you think they find something amiss, Fleance?
It's that. I mean, that seems to be the obvious answer.
Exactly. Yeah. They start looking and like, oops.
Yeah, how did that
happen? We have a problem here, Houston. Now, on the most positive way of reading it, it's the county have turned over all the documents and everything's okay, and they're really offended that you ever questioned them in the first place.
Yeah, the card really doesn't fit that way.
No, it doesn't, does it?
I guess if they came back and said everything's fine, there'd be a lot of folks out there that are left-leaning that would be heartbroken and felt betrayed, either because the news wasn't accurate and they gave us false hope, or they don't feel that they're not accepting of the result of the findings.
The only other thing would be is if there was any type of jurist influence or imprudence, or whatever the term is, if like the judge basically sees that there's a problem, says there's no problem here, case dismissed, everybody go home.
Yeah.
that would certainly fit that
It's
too. But
not
that's
enough
not
of
the
a
impression I
problem.
get.
Yeah, not enough of a problem where I want to go any further to waste more taxpayer money.
Stop looking at that. You're going to find the red wire and the blue wire. Sorry, making a bomb reference. You don't. There's no wires. There's no bomb here. Just go about your business. Okay. So, has the county been cooperative in handing over data to were the plaintiffs again? The Fair Election Alliance or
Smart Elections.
Smart Elections. Page of Pentacles. They're offering things. Maybe, yeah, they're. It looks like they're offering stuff. There's a Knight of Cups. This could be working cooperatively, but this could also be the doing it behind clenched teeth type thing. But they're compelled to. The judges told them they have to do it, so they're compelled to do it. And in the past, we got the star card. This is the best of the United States. Our elections are free and fair, and you have to evaluate them. Current situations, you're gathering the data, gathering the votes, gathering the information that was asked for, and you were ordered to provide by a judge. Take this action. I don't know if the head of the county elections board is a woman, but that could be it as well. But there's information to look at. Overarching energies, the Empress. These are not bad cards at all. I think they're providing things. I'm hoping the message got through that the audits are good. It's okay to be audited. In God we trust. Everyone else we audit. You know what? Prove it's okay for you to provide proof that your elections are secure and the voting is secure. Lesson to be learned is the two of coins. Some turmoil, trying to keep all the balls up in the air. It's probably busy times, but maybe as they look, there's some votes that are missing, and they're starting to notice some problems with the votes. Out comes the Nine of Swords, and then, or things get flipped.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that should be up here are down here, and now you've got a problem on your hands. It doesn't take much. I mean, this could be software flipping things. Going from the high ball to the low ball and stuff like that. It just looks like between the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, there's going to be more discovery and more investigations going on. Is going to be my guess in Rockland.
Well, that was going to be my next question.
Sure, go for it.
Will there be as a result of the Rockland
this September 23rd case or September 22nd hearing?
Is this going to expand beyond Rockland County with the results of this?
Well, I don't think it goes beyond it. It's they haven't even done a full hand recount yet.
True.
So don't get ahead of yourself. You should ask if they're going to do a full hand recount before you ask if it spreads beyond. I mean, you can ask if it goes beyond the county. That takes into account that they probably skip that. You skip that step to them.
Yeah, just go right for the jugular. Okay.
Exactly. We'll go for the jugular then. I'm fine with that.
Fine.
Sorry, I was going with the next progressive question, but if you want to jump ahead, go for it.
No, let's just go with that because we've also warned that if this goes to a hand recount. I mean, after you get through all the court shenanigans, we're going to be into 2026. This is not going to happen.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Okay, so will they go to a hand recount? Just do a little four-parter. You get Three of Wands, looking out to the future, what actions we need to take in the future. Queen of Cups, trying to keep, this is about keeping your emotions under control. Seven of Wands, defending yourself, defending the actions that have been taken or actions that are being thrown at you. The Fool, going on a new journey, a new beginning. Could be walking off a cliff here. And then underneath is the lovers. It's about relationships and understandings and doing what's best for the other person. It sure seems like they're going to a hand recount.
Yeah, I think they're going for a hand recount at this point too. It's
I,
like the Queen of Cups is like, before we jump to conclusions,
yeah,
I honestly think that the evidence provided is such that before we jump to conclusions, let's just go to the next step and take the actions and recount the ballots, and then we'll know.
Yep.
Like,
it sure has the feeling like it's going that direction.
Exactly. And again, when I get the 9 of Swords, you get the 3 of Swords. There's an implication that there's probably some reasonable justification that you need to do a hand recount of those ballots just to be sure, because something doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Like if they found that there really were more than 3 votes for that one hand independent U.S. senator, they find that ooh, wow, what do you know? We only got 3. How in God's name did we only get 3?
Well, it opens a whole can of worms because it becomes one of those. Okay, so yeah, you should have had 9 and they only had 3, for example. I'm just picking numbers, but it's like, okay, if it's wrong on this, what caused it to go wrong, and
Exactly.
what else is out there? It's kind of, you see a rat running around in the daytime, makes you wonder how many rats are running around at night.
Right. Then there was somebody who was defending it, saying, "Oh, these numbers are normal, and those are Hasidic Jewish communities, and they often vote in blocks, and it's totally typical for them to vote for a senator, then completely shun the same party's presidential candidate. Nothing to see here." Yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. And more to the point, that same argument that the folks defending it that were against the audit were basically saying, look, the numbers we're talking about are probably so small, this independent thing, it's not going to change the election. It's like, yeah, but that's not the point.
Yeah, exactly.
The point isn't to change the election. The point is to understand that if the vote tallies don't match, what's causing that. And if you find out that, oh, look, here's this algorithm that's, oh my God, how did it get into our voting tally boxes? That happened after the machine, and we never would have caught it if we didn't do a hand recount and compare it to, we know we got 1,000 votes for this person and 500 votes for this. We run it through the machine, and what do you know? It's a 750-750 split.
Yep.
Wait a minute, that's not how this works. It's like now you start digging into the root cause, and if that root cause is a software change that happened there, well, where else did that software change happen? Exactly. Or where else was this machine used?
Yeah, is this a localized issue, or is this indication of a wider spread problem?
Right. We literally do this at my work. This is literally one of the things that I do for a living. We have a deviation, we investigate it, we try and find a root cause for it, and then we do an impact assessment on, is it isolated to this, or can it impact other systems? And then you are obligated to go look at those other systems to see if it did impact them. And if it did, then you have to do those investigations and see what they impacted and see how far this spread so you can contain it. This is something the federal government requires us to do.
Well, you say that, but Robert Kennedy Jr. might take that away. Like,
yeah, brainworms all around.
Work.
Yeah, just eat some roadkill and get some brainworms, and you'll be fine.
Exactly. Take some two bites of roadkill.
That's what the Kennedy name has come down to. A couple of brothers that try to do great things. One of them got shot in the melon, and another, the son of the other one, or grandson of the other one, gets a brainworm.
Yeah, it's how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, why don't you give some shout outs and we'll wrap this thing up.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you for watching this video and tuning in. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll wake you up with a new video at midnight. And leave a comment. I read them all, respond to many.
And the ones he doesn't respond to that I respond to, I'll put my name at the end, just so you know it was me.
Oh God! Don't look for his name because he's busy enough with his Tarot by the Bay channel. He has no time.
No, I do occasionally answer a question. I'll jump on the channel. It's like somebody's asking a question, and then I'll answer it. But then I put David at the end of it so that they know it wasn't you answering.
Well, I appreciate the assist.
Because our typing, we sound exactly alike when we type.
Yeah, we type like we talk. Okay, so let's give a thank you and shout out to Luanna Bailey, who's been a consistent supporter of our channel. Made a very
person of high integrity.
Indeed. Who else we got here? Oh, Robin Davis.
Robin Davis, 8 of Cups.
Robin's also been someone who's been very consistent in supporting our channel. And that's what I've got right now. Let's see who's currently in the comments. Give me 1 second.
I have a Queen of Cups prohibitors. They're stealthy coming in at near 8 o'clock at night Pacific time with the comments.
Exactly.
Definitely on the tail end of the ride there.
Well, that would be Christy Wilson. Hi, Christy Wilson.
There you go, Christy Wilson.
Christy Wilson said, "Love the reading, Gary." You betcha, Christy. And then we'll wrap it up with Judy Talawima. Judy said, "Happy anniversary, Gary. David and Gary, great job. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for the gifts."
Our wishes. Laura's and my wedding anniversary is or will have been on Wednesday. This will probably come out Thursday. It's our wedding is now old enough to drink legally and smoke. Our relationship can now go to bars and hang out.
You're gonna go to the dispensary.
Yeah.
All right.
Do they still have cigarette machines? Have you seen a cigarette machine in like any time in the last 2 decades?
I'm trying to think if when I've been to like Canada, have I seen them? I haven't been in a bowling alley in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to Brentwood Bowl or something like that. We can see if they still have a cigarette machine hiding in there or something.
Total 70s kids. You out there pressing all the buttons.
Pressing the buttons. You don't want anything out of the damn machine. It's just fun to press the Marlboro and then the Cool and the Camel buttons. Yeah. So smooth and shiny and colorful.
See if you get a prize. And I remember we had one at work when I was at United, and it was getting to like $5 or $6 a pack for cigarettes.
Yeah, I know.
I can't even imagine. It must be $10 a pack by now.
It's over $10 a pack, believe it or not.
10? Oh my God, what an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Beer is much cheaper. Okay, a card for the rest of us. We got the lover's card. We love you guys. And, we just make sure you're wearing your bikini and your Speedos. Otherwise, the YouTube algorithm will block us and call us adult content and prevent people from watching it.
It's not like we don't hit this thing's for over 18 and not meant for kids, but okay.
Yeah,
Get on the naughty side of YouTube. Anyways, okay, we'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Take care, folks.